Today at SynPose, we are going to discuss the summary of the book, Thinking, Fast and Slow, by Daniel Kahneman. In his groundbreaking book, Thinking, Fast and Slow, Nobel Prize-winning economist Daniel Kahneman explores the inner workings of our minds and the way we make decisions. Drawing on decades of research in psychology and behavioral economics, Kahneman presents a fascinating and often surprising look at the way we think. Chapter 1: The Two Systems. The book introduces us to the two systems of thinking that operate in our minds, System 1 and System 2. System 1 is fast, intuitive, and automatic, while System 2 is slower, deliberate, and more effortful. Understanding the interplay between these two systems is key to understanding how we make decisions. Chapter 2: Biases. Kahneman then explores the many biases and heuristics that can affect our thinking and decision-making. From the availability bias to the halo effect, he shows us how these biases can lead us astray and cause us to make poor decisions. Chapter 3: Overconfidence. Next, Kahneman delves into the concept of overconfidence, showing how our tendency to be too sure of ourselves can lead to disastrous outcomes. He provides several examples of overconfidence in action, from the Challenger disaster to the financial crisis. Chapter 4: Choices. Kahneman then turns to the subject of choices, exploring the ways in which our decisions are influenced by a variety of factors, including framing, reference points, and loss aversion. He shows us how even small changes in how a choice is presented can have a big impact on the decision we ultimately make. Chapter 5: Anchors. In the next chapter, Kahneman introduces us to the concept of anchors and how they can influence our thinking. An anchor is an initial piece of information that we use as a reference point when making subsequent decisions. He shows us how this can lead to irrational thinking and decision-making. Chapter 6: Frames. Kahneman then explores the power of frames, or the way in which information is presented to us. He shows us how different frames can lead us to make very different decisions, even when the underlying information is the same. Conclusion: Thinking, Fast and Slow, is a fascinating and thought-provoking book that challenges us to think more critically about the way we make decisions. By understanding the biases, heuristics, and mental shortcuts that can influence our thinking, we can become better decision makers and live more fulfilling lives. Thanks for watching.